But sometimes the people who are actually there to help don't seem to listen and don't give you enough credit for how much you know about the person that you love.
She has good days and bad days. On the good days, it feels like I've got my mum back. Before she got the depression, my mum was a really bubbly person. She hated having nothing to do, was always rushing around doing stuff, work, college courses, cooking, ferrying us around. There wasn't really one thing that brought on a depression, it was just a combination of loads of stressful things happening at once. My granddad died a couple of years ago. Him and my mum were really close, so it hit her quite hard. Then my gran started to get quite poorly, so mum was spending a lot of time looking after her. My parents split up when my sister and I were young, so it's always just been the three of us. We tried to help out with my gran and around the house as much as we could. But then, just over a year ago, my sister left home to go to university. Mum was really supportive of her going, but she found it really difficult to keep on top of things with her gone. I think she really missed her emotional support too. Within a few weeks of my sister leaving, my mum started to get really down. She was just tired all the time and seemed to lose interest in pretty much everything. She started calling in sick at work and gave up her college course. When I came home from school, she didn't really want to know how my day had been. I found that really hard because she always used to be really interested. We used to sit down together with a cup of tea and have a good chat, and sometimes she'd help me out with my homework. She teared up when my sister came home for Christmas. We had a really lovely time, and for a couple of weeks it felt like everything was back to normal. But then, in January, when my sister went back to university, things started going back downhill again. And they actually got worse than they were before. During this time, I often came home to find Mum still in bed. Or, if she had managed to get up, she'd be on the couch watching telly in her pyjamas. I helped out as much as I could, getting the shopping on the way home from school, cooking tea and doing the housework. I didn't really mind, but it was hard fitting it in around like school and homework. It left me with no time to really do anything for myself. I couldn't really explain to my friends why I never seemed to have any time to meet up with them after school or at the weekend, or why I wasn't inviting them round anymore.
No, really, honestly, I can't.
The only person I can really talk to about it is my sister. She phones home a lot to talk to us both.
She didn't go to work today or yesterday.
She's really supportive and comes home as often as she
You want
can.
to speak to her?
I'm really lucky to have that support from her, even though she's not at home anymore, and we both miss her like mad.
It's Megan. Hello. Yeah.
It must be really hard if you're dealing with it on your own.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, did you hear that? Okay.
Eventually Mum went to the doctors and he prescribed her some happy pills, as she likes to call them, and he arranged for her to have some counselling. That was a few months ago now, and things seem to be getting a bit better. She has good days and bad days, but there don't seem to be as many bad days as there was. On the good days, it feels like I've got my mum back again. On the bad days, we get through it together. You've just got to stay strong and do as much as you can, but stay strong for them and yourself. It has felt really lonely sometimes, looking after my mum. I felt like nobody knew what I was going through or what I was feeling, apart from Megan, but she's away at university. I didn't really want to talk to my friends about it because, well, it's my business, it's private. And then I found this leaflet at my local community centre about a carers group. It was such a relief just to talk to people that understood. And it was through that group that I found out about a young carers group in my area as well. We meet every week and, you know, sometimes go and do activities, go on days out and stuff. We don't always talk about our problems at home. It's really nice to just be around people that understand what you're going through. You don't have to explain yourself all the time. And, you know, why you're feeling a little down or why you might be a bit quiet or stressed out. It's helped me feel so much more positive about the future.
You're not alone. There is help out there for you and for your loved one.